Hey everybody, it's Steve with Sky194, and I appreciate you stopping by to check out my video. And we are here at Spa with the AMG GT3 car, and we're just doing the setup, just kind of like what we've been doing with this format lately. And please let me know if y'all like this, trying to condense things a little bit, so y'all get the setups, but don't have to, with a video, don't have to watch a race or anything like that. So basically, I was just, if y'all like that, please let me know, get the feedback or comments, or if you don't like it, rather have it the other way, which I like it either way. So just please, like I said, any feedback or comments would be great. And I have a really good setup that I worked on here for Spa. It was decent before, but I'm pretty much right on my personal best right now with it. So, and it's a race setup, not a not a qualifying. I haven't made a qualifying setup, just basically just a race setup. I started with 65 liters, and it's got 56 in it right now. So again, we'll do a couple laps and then go over the setup. So let's get started. And even that lap was a 220.02. I actually got pretty sideways over a curb, so ever since I've been kind of doing the new setups for the AMG, it seems like it's really come around. I mean, pretty much everywhere I'm going, I'm right on the top of my personal best times. So I'm really happy with that. Hopefully I can keep doing that. If they're not, they're real close to it. Really slick in that turn. For some reason, that's just a greasy turn. Every time I go through there, if I push too hard, it'll start sliding. And I turned up the volume a little bit, so I hope it's okay. I had Brian, I think, said that it was still, things were too quiet. So on me and the car, so I went ahead and turned things up some, so hopefully it's not too much. So please, again, any comments or feedback, let me know. That's a 218.98. And I know that's right near my best time, personal best, probably within a tenth or so of it, tenth or two. No, I know it's the best I've ever run in the AMG, that's for sure. Car's super solid. Just goes right where you point it to go. I mean, it's brakes really good. And that was a 219.37. And actually had a faster third sector than my other time. So, like I said, I mean, plus I had a little bit more in the bank until I just didn't push it as hard through the corners as the other lap. So, of course, going up a Rouge in 6th flat out. So there's a few laps, or a couple laps. So let's look at the setup. And on the front, we got the tires at 26.2. On the rear, the 26.7. And the toe is negative 0.05 on the front, with a camber at negative 3.4 and the caster at 12.5. On the rear, the toe is 0.1 with the camber at negative 2.6. Electronics are 4 and 4. Fuel, I have 65 liters with the number 1 brake pad. Mechanical, I had 8 on the anti-roll bar, 58 on the brake bias. Steering ratio is turned all the way down. The wheel rate, or the springs, on the front is 155,000 with a 1,300 bump stop rate and a 0 bump stop range. And on the rear, the wheel rate is 107,000 with a bump stop rate of 600 and a bump stop range of 4. The anti-roll bar on the rear is 4, and the preload on the diff is 120. The dampers or shock absorbers on the front are 6, 4, 7, and 7, and on the rear they're 7, 4, 8, and 8. Aero, I have 50 on the ride height in the front and 80 on the rear, with a 7 splitter and a 7 rear wing and a 4 and a 3 and the brake ducts. And the front aero variation is about 0.8 to 0.9 to the front. So that is the setup, and of course it's under 3, which basically is like the 3rd generation of my setup. So it's probably everything that's on the 3 is pretty much the newer ones. And I will leave a link in the description. And also, please, any feedback or comments if you liked any of the videos done this way, with the way the format is, or the setups in general, or if you like or dislike, I would appreciate to let me know, or something that you all would rather see or rather have me do it a different way. I would appreciate it, and I sure hope everybody has a great day. And please hit the like and subscribe and hit the bell, and please share it if you know anybody that plays ACC or has the same interest. I would appreciate it, and I hope everybody comes back and visits soon.